with my co-worker, who is working as a PhD scholar in NCI. So as you can rightly see in the first slide, today is the International Education Day, 24th January, which is observed by UNESCO United Nations General Assembly. So today's theme is, interestingly, today's theme for 2025, AI and education, preserving human agency in a world of automation. So I thought to bring this issue for today's session because my topic is leveraging AI for personalized feature development. So it is very important for human beings while using AI. It is very essential for us to know that how different human agencies like the family, the society, your parents, then how they are playing a field in your learning experience in day-to-day life. Then how AI is influencing that domain and how the AI and the human agency can be balanced. Then how harmonious strategy can be developed in coming future. That is what the theme of today's International Education Day. With this thought, I will share that basically when we are talking about integrating AI in India's educational field, basically for teachers, then what is the context? Then why we are thinking to integrate AI in Indian education system? Let me give you five broad areas of problem where it is very visible, it is prominently visible that our quality concern is a dominant issue right from our primary education to the higher secondary education and then even for the higher education as well. So after investing a lot of funds in primary education, still the quality of primary education has not been improved. It is prominently visible in the reading proficiency score as published by us. As we can see in this slide, only 20 and 21 percentage of class 3 students in rural government schools, they are able to solve class 2 level tests. And in a recent report published by Global Education Monitoring, published by UNESCO, it states that our block resource coordinator and the cluster resource coordinator, they are not able to give sufficient time for the monitoring practices, for the monitoring purpose. As a result, the whole concept of supportive supervision mechanism is influenced and to a great extent it is biased. Since the effective monitoring we are not able to do, then still there are a lot of quality issues in the primary education, in the secondary education. Our children are not doing well. So that is then why we should think to bring AI into the field of education. So AI can help us to improve this system, to improve the monitoring system, and improve the overall performance of the students right in the primary, secondary, and higher secondary education. So I am focusing on the foundational stage here. Then I will broadly discuss talk that how AI can be integrated in the foundational stage. Therefore, the new MEP, the foundational stage starts from age 3 and it continues up to 8 age. So technically, we are covering preschool 3 years of preschooling and 2 years of our formal schooling, that is class 1 and class 2. These five classes are coming under the foundational stage, and briefly I will talk how AI can be integrated for this stage to make the teachers aware about its application and how different government officials and the policymakers they can use the AI for different purposes to improve the quality of education. So, what is the potential of AI in future development? Basically, if you can see in many training programs that we are only measuring teachers' knowledge. Like formally, we are doing pre-test and post-test kind of test in information teacher training program. But the real problem starts when teachers they are going to school and they start practicing inside a classroom. In fact, we don't have any solid mechanism there to track how teachers are doing inside a classroom, whether their instruction is as per the quality guidelines or not, and in case teachers are doing any kind of mistake as per the pedagogical principles, then what are the strategies and what are the means through which we can rectify those errors? We don't have any real-time strategy to look after on those issues. So in this case, we can think about AI, and after leveraging AI, we can improve that quality standard, and we can design the personalized learning experience. So what is this personalized learning experience? For each and every teacher, because each teacher teaching strategy and teaching style is something different. Then how we can use AI to support each and every individual teacher as for their proficiency and as for their skills, and how AI can be used to improve their classroom practices. So because since India is venturing this field recently only, we are experiencing AI in last couple of years, and India's experience in applying AI principles is very new. So that's why that I am covering some of the best practices uh, in from the global perspective. Okay? For this case, I am presenting the case of two states, two nations basically, two countries, that is one Singapore and second is Estonia. Why I have chosen these two countries? Because whatever socio-economic status we have in India, that अगर हम इंडिया को देखेंगे, भारत को देखेंगे, वहाँ स्थिति है, जो पॉलिटिकल स्थिति है, एंड जो सोशियो साइकोलॉजिकल स्थिति है, इसी के बराबर का जो स्थिति कहीं ना कहीं हमें सिंगापुर एंड एस्टोनिया में भी मिलेगा. So that is the prominent reason that I have selected Singapore and Estonia. And it is very interesting to see how these countries have applied AI in their foundational. In Singapore, they are using an application called Speech Effect, which provides personalized feedback to teachers. So how it is working? So when the teacher is taking class, the entire class is monitored through a webcam. The entire 45 minute session is monitored by a webcam, and the webcam is integrated with the AI teacher. So once the class is over, if the teacher will access the video of his or her own class, then AI will guide then within these 45 minutes, then what are the times which went as for the standard instructions, and where teacher can improve, and what are the possible improvement area for that teacher. So without taking support from any other one, only AI can guide the teacher what are the different stages and what are the different skills that teacher needs to develop. So largely they have integrated these techniques throughout the primary section where we see a course after a huge piloting exercise. So recently they are training guidelines around it, how to integrate this system across the country in Singapore. Coming to Estonia, Estonia अगर देखा जाए कि इस्टोनिया का जो आर्थिक स्थिति है, वह आर्थिक स्थिति वो सिंगापुर से इतना ज़्यादा अच्छा नहीं है. So their technological advancement is definitely is not as for Singapore. So they have developed a very unique strategy. Like they are using Android-based mobile applications. क्योंकि आर्टिकली हाँ सर. Yeah. So in Estonia, they are using an Android-based application where mobile is recording the voice of teacher while taking class, and after the class, The mobile is guiding, AI future mobile is guiding, the where the future can improve. So now coming back to India, taking the global practices, global learning, then how the global learning can be applied in the Indian context. So there are five things that we need to take care of. First of all, the diverse context, because India is a diverse country. We have a huge rural and urban divide. Then while integrating the AI in India, then we need to take care of what are the needs of the rural India and what is the need of the urban India. Accordingly, we need to divide the system. Then we need infrastructure because we know that schools are struggling with quality infrastructure. So in order to integrate AI for the personalized teacher development, then developing technological infrastructure is also required. Data privacy is another concern. Then हमें data privacy के ऊपर थोड़ा सोचना पड़ेगा because given the cyber security and all kind of online threats, then data privacy policies needed to be taken care of. And the most important part is recently NCSC guidelines has come, National Professional Standard Procedure 2023, following the regulations of NEP 2020. And our AI integration should align with the pedagogical gaps, real-time feedback, and custom training as cited in the NCSC as well. So proposed implementation, India में इसे implement करने के लिए, then there are three key things that we need to take care of. That pilot project. So the AI integration should start with a block or district first. Then most successful implementation के बाद, pilot project के बाद, whatever learning that we will gain from that pilot project, we can use for the country-wide implementation. Collaboration is the second most important thing. We need to tie with the different industry experts, those who are expert in AI field, and we can take their advantage and we can take their expertise in integrating the AI in the school curriculum. Monitoring and evaluation is the final thing that we need to ensure. Once we will integrate the AI in a pilot phase, a dedicated team of experts will be there to monitor the entire financing process so that we can define, we can derive the pros and cons of the integration model. So finally, the last slide that I will focus on, then what are the future directions, bridging the gap. So how the technological infrastructure gap, skill gap, and AI applications technique gap need to get, and then we need to work to bridge this gap in a systematic manner. Improve the delivery, then how we can use AI for improved classroom transactional process that we need to think of. And before piloting, there should be a very systematic and there should be a structured committees who should be deciding, who should be thinking on this approach. And scalable model, हमें किस तरीके से एक strategy बनाना पड़ेगा जो इंडिया जैसा देश में, then we can apply it in a wide scale. So I would like to conclude here, then I'm taking if anyone has any kind of question. Thank you. Sure.
Am I audible now?
Yes. After Santosh, next Lisa Singh and Miss Vidya. Now Santosh Rao, please start your presentation. And you know the time, 5 to 7 minutes.
Yeah, do you see my PPT now?
Yes.
Respected dignitaries, honorataries, observatories, distinguished and scholars, a very good afternoon to one and all. I am K. Santosh Kumar Rao, Assistant Professor, Teacher Education Department, Rajendra University, Balagi. Today I am going to present my paper on reimagining BEd curriculums to integrate emerging technologies for the 21st century. So my first question is, why we call our BEd training teachers as the future leaders? Because they are the one who will shape the destiny of thousands of students. So the next question is, what is the importance of integrating all those emerging technologies which is necessary for the 21st century? We should add in their curriculum because these are the tools, these are the technologies they need. They need to read so they can save the future students. So what are the importance of these tools and techniques which will help them to enhance their teaching skills? Like they can design different lesson plans, different interactive sessions. They can involve different innovative pedagogy, and they can even manage their classroom management in a proper way. So if they have the ability to integrate, to use the modern technology, they will be a best teacher. Imagine a scenario where a teacher, Mr. Mahanti, has experience of 15 years, but one day he is asked to provide his self-assessment through a Google form, but he could not do it. And again, the student he is teaching is so tax savvy. They are asking, sir, please send us the material through a Google form, through Google Drive, or through email. But the teacher is unable to do it. Why? Because he does not have the knowledge about the emerging technologies. Let's move ahead and let's talk about our own syllabus. I know there are teachers, there are persons, there are scholars, or there are students who is associated, who is know the syllabus of our state, BEd syllabus particularly, and that is a paper which is called as Critical Understanding of ICT, PC1, which is very much important for all the BEd training teachers, because this is the paper. After reading it, they will know about ICT, the use of ICT. But what exactly we are reading here? We are reading the outdated syllabus. If you will look at my screen, like the DOS or the Unix program, there is no computer, there is no laptop is today which is using DOS or Unix. Because everywhere you will find Windows, and there are we have not included like the topic like AI, we have not included topic like Google Workspace. So there is a lot of things we are neglecting. So can we tell me, is this the curriculum which is help us to to sustain us to make our teacher enable for the digital age? Because I don't think like other teachers who are going to teach after 5 or 10 years will be able to teach through by using all those modern technologies if they will read through this old syllabus. So the thing is, what we can do, we need to look at the things which we can integrate in our modern technologies, the modern things in our curriculum. So what are the things that we can add in our curriculum? These are the things I think we must look at and we must integrate it in our curriculum. Like the Google Workplace, like these are the tools like the sheets, slides, and you may know about Google Forms, various scholars, various teachers nowadays frequently using it. So think, if a teacher will not know how to use these things, or the slide, the sheets, the drive, or this Gmail, or even these the basic things, Meet, Google Meet, which is very useful. Right now we all are using it. So if the training teacher will not know about all those things, how can we be capable enough to handle the future students? Then these are the AI tools are there, which is very handy. Like our ChatGPT, you may talk about Gemini, you may talk about different AI tools are there, which is handy, very useful for a teacher, and we must add or integrate all those elements in our curriculums. And third one is LMS for students, like the Google Classroom or the Moodle, or there is a lot of learning management systems is there, which we are ignoring in our curriculum. But we have to add it. We have to equip our students with the modern technology. What else we can add? Like the Web 3.0. So Web 1, 1.0, Web 2.0 is an outdated concept. Let's look for Web 3.0, multimedia systems and cyber security. Like if you will teach the students through different text, through colorful text, through infographics or through videos, they will be totally focused in their classrooms, and so there is a need to integrate all those things in our curriculum. And again, the last one is cyber security, which is very helpful, and everybody should know about it. If the teacher, the training teacher will know about it, then the students, the society will know about cyber security. Society. So these things are, I think, the very key things, very important things, which we must integrate in our existing curriculum. So what are the ways through which we can integrate all these things in our curriculum? I think we have to develop two, three models through which we can add all those elements, all those new technologies in our curriculum, where the teacher can exactly use this AI tool, use these modern technologies and teach the curriculum. So the first one is tech tag model. Like for example, there is a topic like figure of speech for English subject. How we can use the technology, the pedagogy, the assessment and collaboration things, so we can integrate technology with the curriculum. The second thing is AI led. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I will just take only 1 minute. The second model is AI rice model. So you can see it. The third model is creative model, which is like create, relate, explore, access, transport, innovate, validate, and evolve. These are the models through which we can integrate our modern technologies in the current syllabus. So I think technology will never replace great teachers, but in the hands of great teachers, it can be transformational. Thank you. Thank you, Department of Teacher Education, Diplomacy University, and Dr. Monodan Pradhan sir for giving us this experience and opportunity. Thank you.
Now, I would like to request Mr. Singh and Ms. Pooja. Please start your presentation. Padmavati Patra.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Please.
I want to share my screen. Is it visible to everyone? Thank you, ma'am. So, I am Padmavati Patra, Assistant Professor Teacher Education in Educational Studies at DPISC Berhampur. My topic is Technology Integration in Teacher Education and Market for Viksit Bharat. So, what is, we can say, the Viksit Bharat, a plan or a vision of Government of India for 2047 for the completion of 100 years of our independence. Then, what is the major focus of Viksit Bharat? Viksit Bharat means a developed country where we can vision all the aspects of the country, like the poverty, like education, like all other aspects. We can be in the peak of this subject. Okay, so India undergoing revolutionary changes as a part of NEP 2020, which is the main vision of Viksit Bharat 1947 in the field of education. In this use of NEP 2020, what will be the change occur in the education system? There is change in the teaching method, teacher preparation, various type of comprehensive adaptive system will be used for fulfilling the goal of Viksit Bharat. Then, what is the scenario of teacher education in India? Nowadays, teacher education is divided into two parts: that is pre-service and in-service teacher education. Pre-service teacher education comes from diploma teacher education, diploma in elementary education, then bachelor in education, then master in education. Or in-service teacher education program, there is various type of program contributed state organizations and NGOs. So, what is the why we integrating technology in education? What is the benefit of technology integration in the field of education? First, the educational transformation. The technology can transform the present scenario or transform the education system from one level to the next level. Okay, it open the opportunity, the challenges, and meet the challenges of 21st century in a global platform. Then improving teaching by the use of technology, we can improve our curriculum, we can improve our teaching methods, content, technology integration, and we also shift our classroom to virtual classrooms so that it will be on the part of the student. It is possible to learn more and more. Then personalized learning. Personalized learning tends to the various type of children who are not avail the face-to-face learning or not having the proper education due to some barrier. They can learn through technology. You can say then global connectivity through by the use of technology we can connect with globally and know various type of information, collect various type of research program, collaboration, and etc. Then information assessment, we can access various type of information. Then it's career planning. We also enhance our career by use of technology like coding or data analysis or multimedia products and others. So then come to the what are various type of challenges of technology in teacher education. There is many challenges we face nowadays. Though we use technology like cell phone, like laptop, like internet in our day-to-day life, but there is some lack or some challenges we face to introduce the technology in the education system. So there is some challenge with lack of technological pedagogical content knowledge. First, we lack of the knowledge of introducing the technology in the field. Then second one is the lack of the advanced curriculum. Okay, we can say. So advanced curriculum means changing curriculum. Then we can say we integrate technology in educational field, but now also we are with the old curriculum pattern or curriculum method. So we cannot fulfill the need of the technology in our education system. Then disparities in access and infrastructure. The major problem of India today is the vast inadequate infrastructure or inadequate ICT enabled room, ICT enabled classroom, okay, we have various platforms that we produce in front of our students for that day-to-day teaching learning process. Then third one is the resistance to change. As the old system, old method, continuing from ancient time to also today's time. So we are resistance to that system. Throughout 20 or 30 years we used with the system. So we don't want to change our previous version to the next one. So we are resistance with the previous system. Then next one is time limit. Means there is very limited time provided to the teacher education institution, whether despite of the busy schedule, that is classroom interaction, then internship program, then various type of activities and community work. So there is very limited time given. What is the major challenge of implementing the technology. Then sustainability and obsolescence is also a challenges for teacher education, integrating technology teacher education institution. Then what are the type of strategy for effective technology integration? What type of strategy you use to integrate the technology provided by the NEP 2020? So, first, adaptive learning platform. First, we have to adopt some learning platform. Some learning platform which support by NEP 2020 focus on advancing of learning platform like various type of web various type of website or web platform and other things. Then blended learning approach. Blended learning tends to the learning of face-to-face mode with the use of technology. So when we use the blended learning approach, we can overcome the old system and we can say we adopt the technology in the teacher education program. Then interactive content creation. First, we have to create some content that is both feasible for the old system as well as both technology and a full content, interactive content, so that we can provide some digital enabled content to our students to use their various type of learning assets or various type of learning program in regular mode. Then collaborative online platform, various type of collaborative online platform like yes, professional development teachers. Then what is the technology integration with various pedagogical approaches, that is blended learning, classroom model, gamification, game-based learning, personalized learning, collaborative learning, and augmented and virtual reality. By the use of this pedagogical approach, we can say we can include the technology in the field of teacher education institutions so that we really fulfill the vision of NEP 2020 and achieve the goal of Viksit Bharat 2047. Thank you, ma'am.
Next, Sunita Srivastava, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Please, start your presentation.
Okay. Ma'am, I am audible. Okay, ma'am. Good afternoon. I am Sunita Srivastava from Srinath University. My topic is innovation in 21st century of teacher education. Introduction. Innovation in 21st century teacher education primarily focused on integrating technology, personalized learning, collaborative approaches, and a strong emphasis on developing critical thinking and problem solving skills in future teachers, allowing them to effectively guide students in a rapidly changing world. Key aspects include incorporating.
Sunita, please present the
Yes.
different themes of your paper.
Okay, ma'am. I was going to objective. First one is to find out the concept of innovation in teacher education program. Second one is to find out the digital initiatives for innovation in teacher education program in India. And third one is to find out the innovation program for teacher education in India. This is the methodology. This paper is qualitative data analysis in nature and the data collected from various secondary sources like books, journals, articles, web sources, expert written opinion, and other reliable sources. And last one is conclusion. New millennium is full of challenges. Accordingly, teacher education. Education also needs a lot of changes. Educators today need a lot of changes and intensive training regarding innovations. Ultimate goal of the teacher education program should be to create effective, efficient, and dynamic teachers who can use a variety of strategies to satisfy the diverse needs of learners. And second one, teachers have the responsibilities to create the tone and mood of the classroom. If the culture of the classroom is positive, then definitely we can bring authentic learning in the classroom. We can give more opportunity to our students and we allow students to positively connect with not only content but with peers and with their teachers. Higher education is growing as an international service and demands high quality, standard and recognition. That is differences. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Next, Ramakant Pradhan.
Yes, ma'am. I'm here.
Okay, please start your presentation.
Yes, I will share my screen first. Madam, one minute. Just I will share. Yeah, I hope my screen is visible now.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes. Yes, it's visible.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. Respected organizing committee and respected organizing committee and all the faculty and all the participants who are joined in the program. And I am Ramakant Pradhan from Central University of Kerala, this is the Business Fellow, and presenting the, I will ask you special thanks to the organizing committee and all the entire community to select me for present paper on this seminar. So for this seminar, I prepared a paper on role and importance of AI, artificial intelligence in teacher education program. So in teacher professional development. So first of all, we know that in the teaching learning process, two is more important. First is teacher and second is technology. Now, hello, may I speak in Hindi?
Yes, you are available.
Feel free
Please
to
conclude it within 5 minutes.
Okay, ma'am, I will conclude. So, in 20th century, due to the rapidly developing of technology, it totally changed the perspective of the aspect and the dimension of education. So, it changed the role of the teacher also. So, now teacher professional development is like a lifelong journey for a teacher, for their enhancing their knowledge, for reflection, and for improving their talent. So, usually this teacher professional development was like attending a seminar, attending a workshop, or like this way. But due to the integration of various technology and AI in the field of teacher professional development, this concept little bit changed. Like nowadays for enhancing teacher professional development, teachers are doing various attending various MOOC courses. They are attending various other certificate courses. Various so now the more in direction of the teacher professional development by the integration of technology and AI, it is also changed. There are so for the importance of AI, National Education Policy 2020 has given importance like anyway also recommended that 50 hours a CPD program will be there in every school or for every teacher, and the increased integration of technology into education is further opening a new avenue for professional development program. These are the introduction, and for these are so how this
Your slides are not moving.
not moving. Just that. Yes. And now it is visible. Yes. So for this, the researcher awarded 3 research courses, formulated 3 research courses for this subject for this paper. First research question is study the role and importance of AI in the professional development of teachers. Second research question is what is the importance of AI in the field of teacher education program. Third research question is what are the different tools and devices used in the field of teacher professional development and teacher education program. So the first research question is based upon the role and importance of AI in teacher professional development. There are various researchers who have done several research on the role and importance of AI in teacher professional development, like Joy. Joy 2021 he did a research on teacher professional development. He told that it is a vital investment. It is not only investment for educator and student. It is a investment for the teaching practices and job satisfaction of the teacher also. And another author also said that C4 by et al. 2024, integrating AI into TPD fosters efficiency, personalization, and accessibility by tailoring training to individual needs and also overcoming barriers like time and location constraints. And AI literacy is essential, equipping teachers with key to respond to integrate AI into classroom and understand its implications. So from this role and importance, after reading several review of several papers, the researcher among several themes related, which is related to her research topic one. The themes are accessibility and flexibility. This means now the enhanced kind of expression of technology and AI, it is providing accessible service, and it makes the teaching learning process as flexible. Second is time and border saving. This also know that it is not only time saving, it is also saving the burden of the teacher. Like this the administrative burden, or many other burden also. Through use of technology, through use of teachers. teachers are doing all the tasks very minimal time. Next is AI research and future readiness, personalized adaptive learning, AI in education, AI powered online framework, and teacher educator for development, future teaching with AI, overcoming challenges for professional development, self-efficacy. These 11 themes which emerged from the role and importance of AI in teacher professional development. The second research question is importance of AI in teacher education program. We all want integrating AI into teacher education program is represented transforming shift, equipping educators to navigate the challenge of 21st century. Your traditional, even it was like a traditional pedagogy, traditional classroom discussion forum. So now the integration of technology it changed the pedagogy system, the assessment system, the curricular system, and the planning, assessment, creation, curriculum is overall changed. So aligned with the NEP 2020 vision of equity and quality, AI powered tools stimulate administrative tasks, support personalized professional development, enhance accessibility for educators in undeserved area. Besides that, AI also enables teachers to focus on complete physical things, which is more important in the present situation. So, by the integration of AI, teachers are fostering critical thinking, creativity, emotional intelligence by utilizing tools like Microsoft Copilot for lesson planning, assessment creation, and curriculum design. So, from this importance of AI in teacher education, I found several things which is related to the second special topic, that is the transformative pedagogy. We in the importance of AI in teacher education, we discussed that AI changed the traditional pedagogy into a modern pedagogy, and AI powers tools for teaching cost and resource problems. Because like for buying a instrument, for everything, it was taking a lot of time, lot of money is necessary. But due to the integration of technology in teacher education program, people see this like this Google Meet, like all the conference, we are doing it like a online model, so online medium. So it reduces the cost and also resource problem. AI competency training is also necessary for the teachers in the teacher education program, like in-service and reservation teachers. EQT, maintain the principle of EQT and also provide the rural education. Those students, those participants are not getting access for education. It provides a special service for them also. And next is generative AI, impact on student learning, AI in education, transfer teaching learning practice. So after analyzing this research question 1 and research question 2 themes, the researchers found three major themes from the above, from the previous major. First is equitable and accessible professional growth. Second is transformative innovative pedagogy. Third is future ready AI leadership competence. These are the three important major themes which is based upon research question 1 and research question 2. The research question 3 is what are the various tools and devices are usually in the field of teacher education and teacher professional development. The main or these are the several tools or devices which are usually in teacher education, like for enhancing personalized learning or for providing personalized learning. There are Khan Academy, Dreambox, Coursera, Alexa. These are the examples. And like similarly for facilitating discussion forum, like Microsoft Teams, Slack, these are the tools, AI tools. Like and for providing evaluating student progress also there are various AI tools like it will track the student progress and also it will have to do the same cognitive assessment of the student. Like and it for enhanced translation tools also like Google Translator or Microsoft Translator, etc. So these are the tools that the researcher found on AI for teacher development and for teacher professional development. And this is discussion and conclusion. Integrating AI into teacher professional development represents a paradigm shift, offering personalized learning for educators and benefits for students. However, digital access remains critical challenge as the digital divide limits resource and connectivity for marginalized communities. Strategic investment in infrastructure and digital training is most necessary. AI empowers education as learning purchase, targeted skill-based, enhanced collaboration, enabling teachers to address diverse student needs, and it also prevents administrative tasks and provide data-driven insights to improve teaching strategy. However, presently, algorithm guidance, ethical function, and the need for continuous upskilling the product of human necessities. Ultimately, AI competes for talent, technology, equity, and ethical value to transform future professional development opportunities. So, here these are the reference which is
Thank you very much.
theoretical.
I request next paper presenter, Dr. Sarpan. Can you please follow
Hello?
Dr. Sarpan?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Please try to complete with the slide.
Is this audible? Hello? Hello?
Yes, please.
Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, audible.
Am I clearly visible? Thank you. So first of all, good afternoon, all dignitaries. I am Natasha Swami, currently working as a faculty in History Autonomous College, Puri. Thank you for the Department of Education, Visa University for giving me the opportunity to present my paper in front of you all. And my topic name is the Integrating Technology in Teaching and Teacher Education Program. Let's start the introduction. The teacher education is the structure process preparing the individual to become competent and effective teachers. The teacher education program is divided. We all know that it is categorized in pre-service and in-service teacher education program. But the integration of technology in education simply refers to the use of technology to enhance the student learning experience. Then we have to know that how technology integrated in the teacher education program. When the technology integrated in the teacher education program, it is a very transformative approach that enhances the teaching methodologies. Then come to the rationale of the study. The rationale of the study. Yes, there is no discovering that the teacher of India are also experimenting an innovative way to teach with the help of ICT tools. And they are leveraging the various digital platforms for planning their lesson, delivering in the classroom, and making the classroom more effective. And we all know that the integration of technology in the teacher education program is a very critical for aligning with all the principles of the goal of NEP 2022, enhancing the digital literacy, pedagogical innovation, and enhancing the learning outcomes. Next comes to the objectives of our study. The objective of our study is that to study to know how the technology can be integrated in the teaching learning process, and then second one is to study to identify how technology enhances the learning outcomes. Then number three to develop the digital literacy among the teachers. Then fourth one is to promote the innovative pedagogical skills of the teachers. The fifth one is to support the collaborative learning. Then the next one to prepare for future educational needs. And the last one is enhance the professional development. Then next comes to the importance of technology integration in teacher education. The first one is the technology support the teachers in the teaching learning process, and next number two is technology helps to enhance the teaching learning process. Third one is technology makes the lesson plan and delivering the lesson plan. Then fourth one is improve the digital literacy. How improve the digital literacy? Now, in a technology-driven world, the teacher needs to digitally literate to effectively guide the student in using the digital tools for learning. And then next one is the technology helps enhancing the pedagogical effectiveness. Now, as we all know that the technology enables the teacher to adopt innovative teaching methods such as blended learning, gamification, and flipped classroom, which enhance the student engagement and learning outcomes. Then come to the challenges. The number one is one significant challenges lies in bridging the gap between the teachers and the technological proficiency and their pedagogical content knowledge. Then teachers, those who have experience in the traditional teaching method may resist adopting new technologies in their teaching learning process. Then lack of quality and uniformity in teaching teacher training program and then insufficient emphasis on practical and technological training, then limited resources and infrastructure in many teacher training institutions. Then come to the suggestion. Then the first one is need for pedagogical skills for traditional method of teaching to technological involved teaching. The next one is effective training should be provided to all the teachers and third, the suggestion given the development and the implementation of comprehensive training program. Then fourth, teachers should have necessary pedagogical skill and technical and subject knowledge to effectively incorporate technology into their lesson plan. And also, the teachers should use e-learning platforms for making the classroom more effective. And then next, the teachers should formalize with EdTech tools like Canva for creating the visual contents for their students. The next, teachers should use the tools like Google Form for the formatting and summative assessment of the student. And the last one is for the professional development of the teacher, engage such programs like workshop, conference, seminar, online courses, focusing on the use of technology in the education. The last part is my conclusion. So teacher education plays a very crucial role in setting the quality of education in any society. So technology which is helping in transforming of the role of the teachers of the instructor to guide, support and enhance the teaching learning process. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, the
Giving service ma'am. Good evening, sir. Good evening, ma'am. My name is Reshma Kumari from Srinath University. My topic is a study of integration of ICT in teacher education program. Integrating ICT into teacher education program helps teachers use technology to create more engaging learning environment. ICT can help teachers to develop skills like communication, problem solving, and information assessment. Globalization has stretched the world into a tight fabric of economic, social, and cultural interdependence. Education as a pivotal aspect of society because it adapts to the rapid change in information communication, technology, and globalization. These forces have changed the way we relate and interact with each other and how we teach and learn, opening up new horizons and challenges. ICT is one of the most significant aspects of 21st century learning at all levels of education. Its effective use can lead to the enhancement of skills and ability of prospective teachers. Yes, ma'am?
please don't read the slides. Just highlight the important points according to your.
Okay, well, need and significance of the study is the scenario of the classroom is changing. There is a technological gap between progress of the society and instructional activity of the teachers in the classroom. If we see in our society, on the other hand, technology is revolutionized over the society and on the hand of learning teaching activities. Then review of literature. Then objective of the study is to find out the impact of integration of ICT Among the teacher education programs, to find out the implication of ICT in 21st century teacher education program, to know the perception of teacher educators and experts about the ICT integration of teaching learning process. Then hypothesis is there is no significant difference between the mean score of ICT integration among male and female training teachers. Then there is no significant difference between mean score of ICT integration among Hindi and English language teacher training teachers. There is no significant difference between mean score of ICT integration among rural and urban training teachers. Then methodology. The investigator has used the survey method to collect the data. The researcher has selected 40 training teachers studying BA course of Pune University in Jharkhand. Then this is the sample of the study. We take the 40 student teachers from Pune University in Jharkhand. Then we divide in gender, medium and locality. Male medium 15, female 24. Hindi medium students is 19 and English medium 21. Rural is 17 and urban is 23. The data analysis is given in my paper. The tools are for this study. The test was developed to access the ICT integration among B.Ed students. The assessment control of integration of B.Ed students consists of information, communication and technology. Presenting in the following terms: introduction of ICT, hardware, software, project equipment, television, educational, radio, etc. Then major finding of the study is there was no significant difference between male and female B.Ed training teachers of ICT integration. There is no significant difference between English and Hindi B.Ed training teachers in ICT integration. There is no significant difference between rural and urban B.Ed training teachers on ICT integration. Urban teacher training of ICT integration was higher than the rural teacher training. Then different strategy for applying ICT in teacher education. Then usage of ICT in teachers. Then educational implication. Then conclusion. Teacher occupies an honorable position in the society. ICT helps the teacher to update the new knowledge and skill to use a new digital tool and resources. By using and acquire the knowledge of ICT, student teachers will become effective teachers. ICT is one of the major factors for producing and rapid change in our society. It can change the nature of education and role of students and teachers in teaching learning process. Teachers in India now started using technology in the classroom. Laptops, LCD projectors, desktop, uniforms, smart classes, memory strips are becoming the common media for the teacher education institutions. So they should use information and communication technology in teacher education program, and because now teachers only can create a bright future for students. Then reference of this study. Thank you.